Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to see you guys here. If you're new, my name's Lillian and I like to talk about all things astrology, tarot, spirituality. So if you're also interested in, these types of topics, I, suggest that you hit the subscribe button and put your bell on so that you can get notified whenever I post a new video, which is weekly. With that being said, I'm super excited because this is my very first pick a card reading that I'm posting for you guys. So what I'm going to ask you to do is please take a few deep breaths, find a quiet spot where you won't be disturbed, and I'm going to ask you to take a look at each crystal and choose whichever one you gravitate towards the most. Now, don't just choose with your eyes. You want to try and really connect to the one that's like calling you. So kind of like whichever one you feel that like, pull towards and like, oh, that's it, then go for it. You might not know right away either. And if you need a moment to just meditate on it and then pick, then you can go ahead and do that. But definitely try and clear your mind before you pick your crystal and try and lead with your intuition to which one you're being called to. I just wanted to give a bit of a disclaimer that this is a general read, and although some messages might resonate, there may be others that aren't necessarily for you, and it could be just for somebody else that is also watching the reading. So just be aware of that, and remember always to take what resonates and leave what doesn't behind. And with that in mind, I will see you guys for your reading. Hello, pile one. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this beautiful amethyst crystal, then this is your reading. I'm so excited to do this reading because it is my very first one and you're my very first pile, so that's quite exciting. I have already asked your guides or spirit, the universe, whatever you would like to refer to it as, to give me some predictions for your month of June, and more specifically what you can expect in the month of June. I asked for an explanation of overall energy to expect, some blessings, some obstacles, and then some solutions or direct advice from your spirit guides, the universe, again, whatever you'd like to refer it, the energy as that's up to you, but this is your reading. So let's start off with some overall energy to expect. So the very first cards that I got were the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, both in the reverse. So automatically when I see the Six of Cups in reverse, I kind of start thinking about being stuck in the past, maybe being stuck in the past about your misfortunes, or about not being treated fairly, not feeling like you received what you deserved, feeling optimistic for no reason, or for, optimism with no point at the end of it, feeling optimistic and being let down over and over again, having people in your life that promise you things and then don't follow through. This is exactly the energy that I'm picking up on. And so, since we know that this is something that you can kind of expect, it's important to be wary of it so that you can overcome these emotions when they do come up. And not to say that they necessarily are pointless or negative. There is a point to, every obstacle that there is in life. It is never pointless. So when you start, going back to the past, maybe thinking about when things were better for you, or maybe you feel the complete opposite, you feel like things aren't going to get better because they haven't been good in the past to you. So this is the kind of energy that you might expect in the month of June. Just, here, like how you have in your obstacle pile, you have the Lovers, in reverse with the Four of Swords upright. To me, that's kind of signaling that you're not feeling loved, or you're not feeling like you are on the right path. And so this is making you almost sit motionless. It's almost like your thoughts are keeping you motionless. Your thoughts are keeping you from advancing. And again, it could be because you're stuck in the past. You're stuck you're stuck on all the people that did you wrong, or all the circumstances that didn't turn out to be how you wanted. And these past memories are almost crippling you in the present. So be aware of these energies in the month of June. You might be fantasizing about the past, being stuck in the past. Feeling a bit taken advantage of, maybe. Feeling like there's people around you that don't have your best interest, or are maybe pretending to have your best interest at heart, but maybe they don't. And don't always look at that as a negative, because sometimes that needs to come up for you to be able to weave out, what is serving you and what isn't. But more on that. You also got expectancy and eternal flame in the reverse. So yeah, to me, this is kind of seeming like either you expected somebody to follow through with something that they promised you in the past, or this is the energy of you kind of expecting things from people, maybe because they promised you, or because you got the impression that they could give something to you, or were planning on giving something to you because of the way that they maybe spoke or treated you in the moment. Maybe at first you felt like, they were really giving you a lot of time and affection, and maybe gifts, and you had this expectancy because of that, and then they kind of didn't follow through on that. I'm not sure if I'm picking up something with a relationship here. This might have something to do with an ex-partner. It might be an ex-partner is coming back into your life in the month of June, or you have this expectation that they're going to be returning to you because of the past that you have, but this person might have not been treating you properly, or treating you up to your not maybe up to your standards, but just like what you're worth. And this might be something that you didn't really realize, or maybe you're still not realizing, because the expectancy card is here, and the eternal flame, kind of something that keeps burning and burning, even if maybe it is time to be blown out. So yeah, I am picking up some type of karmic cycle that keeps happening. And also with the Virgo card here, the thing with Virgos is they want to fix people, right? Virgo energy loves to fix and almost play doctor with people. And this can sometimes hurt you, because you can't fix everybody, and expecting yourself to be able to fix people sometimes goes wrong, because that's not your job. Your job isn't to fix those around you. And it could be that, you're stuck in the past saying, oh, what else could I have done? What else could I have done to help this person? Why didn't I do enough? Kind of, beating yourself up because you feel like you either let that person down in your mind because you didn't do enough, or it could be just an energy of you feeling let down because somebody promised you something, or you thought that a connection was a certain way and it didn't end up being like that at all. Maybe you thought that you were going to end up with this person for a long time, or maybe you thought that this relationship, friendship, whatever situation that it is, I am getting the feeling that it has something to do with emotions. It could even be a job, because we do have the Pentacles and also Earth energy here with the Virgo, but the Cups are almost giving me a sense that it does have something to do with romance, or something to do with the heart. Especially here we have the Eternal Flame card as well. For the month of June, definitely keep an eye on this. Keep an eye out on your expectations. Try not to be too caught up in the past. Try and be in the present moment, and don't dwell on what could have, should have been, okay? Things that aren't meant to be for you, they won't be, and those that are will come into your life when the time is right. So be patient. Don't expect things from other people prematurely, and don't always believe what you hear, okay? It could definitely be that somebody is coming back into your life, especially too, because we are going to be in a retrograde period in the month of June, I believe, which is ironic here with the Virgo card, and all these cards in reverse. So yeah, during retrograde period, sometimes you can expect old partners to come back into your life. So that's just something to keep an eye out for. Let's get into your blessings though. So here, these are some really amazing cards. We have the 10 of Pentacles with the 9 of Cups, which is all about wish fulfillment. Sorry for the sirens. Yes, very beautiful. So, you know, you might be coming to the end of a cycle here with the 10 of Pentacles as well, but a cycle that has been very fulfilling. Maybe you, you know, will be achieving something great in the month of June, perhaps a dream, you know, a financial dream in regards to a career will come true. You might just have a lot of harmony at home during this time. You also have I don't know why I can't say this. I'm just going to say the Trio of Light and the Transmutation card, such beautiful cards. And then you also have the Leo card here. Yeah, so you know what? It could be that this situation back here perhaps was raining on your parade a little bit. It could be that, you know, this situation will bring back some past traumas or feelings that you maybe had a hard time with at first. But the Transmutation card here, I feel like you'll be able to stay detached. And be very connected to your mind, body, soul. You're really going to know, you know, how you're feeling, how your body's feeling, how your mind's feeling, your heart. I do feel like you're going to be very aligned in the month of June when it comes to either wish fulfillments, abundance. There are pentacles, so especially with the Leo card. Leo's all about luxury and enjoyment. So it could be that in the month of June, there is a lot of enjoyment. There's a lot of wish fulfillment. You feel emotionally fulfilled. If it's not a wish or career venture coming into full fruition, then I could see it just being a very emotionally fulfilling time for you, where you kind of feel like, you know, old things can't get you down, even if they did a bit in the beginning, because you're just trying to feel out, you know, the energy. It could have been a bit burdensome at first, but you have the strength to transmute this, and you totally will. And it will either manifest as, again, wish fulfillment, you just feeling very proud of yourself for not letting this person in, or the situation in, whatever it is. Yeah, and being at peace with that, feeling your strength. Because again, Leo's all about strength, and I am getting a lot of Leo energy from the blessing pile. So it might just be inner strength, empowerment that you're feeling, but I am sensing some type of wish fulfillment because of these two cards in the deck. They typically indicate that. Now, there aren't any major arcana cards in this exact pile, so I'm not sure if this is going to be something that is necessarily linked to your purpose or something that will be very long term, especially with the 10, since it signals end of a cycle. 9, wish fulfillment. 10, the comfort of, you know, that abundance that you feel, whether it be internal. You know what? It could even be internal abundance that you're expressing out into the physical. You know, it's something that's very reflective. Your bright and strong energy is, you know, almost radiating from the inside out, and everything around you that previously might have gotten you down or really upset you, it's like you're learning to transmute this energy slowly but surely so that it doesn't get you down. And I definitely get a sense that you're feeling very proud of yourself for being able to do this, because it could be that previously you, you know, maybe let other people's energy get you down, or maybe you weren't very in tune with yourself, and this was causing trouble and maybe attracting the wrong people into your life, which were in turn hurting you and not meeting up to your expectations. Okay? But you have to understand that you do have this eternal flame in you, and that you're able to transmute very difficult periods in your life into those of good. So stay strong. You do have the Leo energy on your side when it comes to blessings. So it is good. This is good. Also, I just picked this up. I don't know. Also, when I think of the Virgo energy and 6 of Cups, this could be someone in your past that maybe became ill, and you know, you had this expectation that they would get better maybe, and it didn't happen, and you feel let down because of that, and you feel like almost luck isn't on your side anymore, but it is. You're able to transmute this pain into light, you know? Don't be afraid to speak up on what you expect from people, or what you won't tolerate. Okay, let's move on to the next pile here. I know I already kind of touched upon these 2 cards, but this is the obstacle pile. So, yeah, so you had the Lovers in reverse and then the 4 of Swords upright. Yeah, to me, it feels like there was some loss. Yeah, in the month of June, it might be that you're just sitting with your thoughts in regards to this loss. You're trying to come to terms with it. You also have physical body in reverse, and then Guardian upright. Don't feel alone. You are being protected, okay? You have your guardian with you, and your guardian is making sure that, you know, you have the strength to transmute this pain, whatever it may be, whatever disappointment it is, whatever you expected from someone that they didn't follow through on, whatever this disappointment is, and, you know, almost this heartbreak that's kind of on your mind all the time. And it could be that it's affecting you physically as well. It could be that you're feeling it in your body. It could be that you can't even sit with yourself sometimes because it just is too uncomfortable. Or it could even be that, you know, your mind and your body is just disconnected from itself at this time because it's trying to do some healing. But don't see this as a blockage, because there are unexpected changes on the horizon. Things will turn for the better. With these blessings that I'm seeing, things will get better for you. You will find the realignment within yourself, and you'll transmute this pain for the better, okay? Not all is lost, you know? I know that sometimes when difficult things can happen, or disappointments happen, that we tend to lose faith, and we just want to lie there and not do anything. This is what this 4 of Swords energy really gives me, you know, like that energy of just not wanting to do anything, because what's the point? But there is a point. There always is. And although right now you might be feeling like things are just out of whack and what should have been hasn't been, and this is making you feel disconnected, and you almost feel like your world has just been, turned right upside down. Or maybe someone suddenly got ill, or I don't know why I'm picking that up on that. Or maybe you are feeling like you're feeling suddenly ill in waves, perhaps, but just know, don't be afraid. Whatever emotions you're going through right now, you will get through it. You're being given strength. At night, too, while you sleep, you are being watched over, and I believe that this is where most of this healing takes place. But try and, don't try and suppress the stagnation that you need to heal. It's okay to sit in it for a bit and sit with your thoughts, but just don't do it for too long. And maybe stop mentally. It seems like there's some type of mental focus on this situation. So yeah, that is an obstacle to watch out for. Perhaps this past situation could be, I have a feeling it is in the past, and that, it's almost coming back. It could be, again, with the expectancy that there is some type of karmic lesson that you must break. And this is why this keeps coming back into your life. Again, guys, this is a general reading, so I am picking up a lot of energy right now. Whatever doesn't resonate, you can leave behind, and just, take away whatever resonates with you. Yeah, be careful. Don't let your thoughts get so potent to the point where it's causing disruptions in your physical body, or maybe in your routines here in the physical. But yeah, don't feel alone, okay? You are being protected right now. And although you feel alone, you're not. Okay, so some solutions. Judgment in reverse, and then justice. I don't know how to say that. Transcendence? Transcendence, yeah. Transcendence in reverse, abundance upright, with the Aries card at the bottom. Yeah, there's some type of truth that you kind of need to just accept. Because, when I look at when I see Justice card, I just think of the truth, discovering something, bringing balance to a situation from a mental point of view, maybe discovering the truth about something. But with the Judgment here in reverse, I almost feel like, I don't know, maybe you're having a hard time accepting this truth, or you're having a hard time making up your mind about it. It could be that you're having a hard time making a judgment call on a certain situation. Or you're just not being fair to yourself. It could be that you're just being way too hard on yourself. But this is something major in your life. These are two major arcana cards, which signifies this is something big. And this is a solution. This is a solution to the problem. So it could just be, it's asking you to maybe bring some balance into your life. So again, it could be that you're dwelling a bit on the negative of whatever situation unfolded here. It kind of feels like you are a bit stuck still in trying to decipher everything at this moment. It doesn't seem like you have all the clarity that you need in order to move on and heal, but it will come. Yeah, there needs to be some sort of balance so that you can get to your blessing. That could be part of it. Don't try and twist the truth so that you can almost accept something bad back into your life, or because, you know, it is the Judgment and the Justice card, so it could even be something legal. Especially with the Aries card, there could be some type of legal battle going on. But it seems like there's going to be a good outcome for you. Just with the Abundance card. It could also be asking you to try and look at things from a, you know, state of gratitude. I don't want to say that there's going to be a negative judgment of some sort, because I don't want to put any of that in your head necessarily. But in the month of June, yeah, there might be some decision that affects you somehow, or some type of truth that is revealed. And there might be some sort of denial in finding out that truth, so just be aware of that. But in order to overcome that, you need to shift into definitely a mentality of abundance. I want to see what I pick up from this card right off the bat. I don't. Okay, at the end of the day, the truth transcends everything, right? The truth will always rise. Because at the end of the day, truth is like a warrior. But, you know, you can't block that either. So try and enter into a state of abundance so that you're not blocking your inner knowing or your inner truth, whether it be inner or coming in from the outside, whether you're receiving information, or you're coming to some type of understanding within yourself. Allow for that to happen. I don't know. I am going back to this legal battle thing just because Aries, when I think of Aries, I think of Mars, which is the planet of war and of action and of fire and of intensity and of leadership. Yeah, again, I'll just reiterate my overall message. So in the month of June, you might expect some energy from the past that maybe left you disappointed, coming back, whether it be an actual person or a situation or just emotions, because we do have the cups, so in the heart here, so it could just be something emotional coming back to the surface that maybe that, you know, you thought that you had dealt with. But you know, with the Mercury retrograde period, this is kind of a period of going back into yourself and doing some reflection. So it could be that during this reflection period, you feel a lot of these old emotions that you thought you were overcome up, or it could be a literal person from your past coming back in. But with that said, you are to expect some blessings in the month of June, because these are some really positive cards. And yeah, I do see a lot of happiness, abundance, joy, enjoyment, lightheartedness, and alignment coming to you in June. And as well, whether it be like a physical manifestation of a blessing or just an emotional one, I think that you will be very happy by what it is. And especially if it pertains to this situation here, you're going to be quite impressed with how you end up handling yourself. So it's fantastic. You will regain your strength, absolutely. Some obstacles to just keep in mind about, you know, just sitting with your thoughts a little bit too much, you know, thinking about past disappointments. Again, because there's a Lover's card here, I kind of want to think that it has something to do with a partnership of some kind, but I mean, again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You know, that being said, you are being guarded. You are protected. Perhaps try and be a little bit open to receiving help from somebody if you need it. Don't be afraid to ask for help, okay? especially when things shake up for you. It could just be that this coming in here is very unexpected to you. Maybe, again, like I said, you thought that you were kind of over these emotions that were plaguing you in the past, about your past, perhaps, and now you feel like, you know, the energy has been shaken up again, and you feel a bit like you're back to square one, trying to build a solid foundation for yourself once again, emotionally, perhaps. But with the physical body, it could even be physical as well. But again, there will be an alignment and a transmutation taking place nonetheless. And then here with the solutions, so when I see these, I think of, you know, receiving information that might bring you clarity and might actually allow you to be less judgmental of yourself or others when, or, you know, the people involved in whatever situation that I'm referring to here. Again, I don't really know. I'm just picking up on this energy, but I'm not sure because it is a general reading. So this will apply differently to many people, but yeah, the biggest advice coming in from Spirit is to try and be grateful for the abundance that you have in your life. Be grateful for the people that you have in your life, the situations, all the blessings. Be grateful for them because they will open up more for you. Especially with this Aries card here, I feel like you might have had a tendency to either take certain situations for granted in your life, or other people took you for granted. So it could be even that, you know, watch out for this person coming back or situation. It could be trying to take you for granted, but you have everything that you need within you. So just, you know, tap in and try and be open to the truth and what you feel inside. Okay, well, I hope that resonated. Thank you so much for listening to this reading, and I'll see you next time. Okay, hi, pile 2. If you chose this selenite crystal wand, I guess we can call it a wand, then this is your reading. So again, I already pulled cards for each category of what to expect in the month of June. So pile 1 is just overall energy to expect. Pile 2 here is going to be the blessings that you can expect. Pile 3 here will be the obstacles, and pile 4 will be some solutions or advice from Spirit, the universe, your angels, your guides, whatever you would like to call it. So let's get into your, you know, the overall energy that you can expect in the month of June. So right off the bat, I'm seeing some type of new idea, you know, being presented to you. And it could be that I also am getting the feeling that there might be some type of restriction when it comes to you being imaginative, when it comes to this new idea that's being presented to you, because you do have the Ace of Swords upright and then the Seven of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Swords is all about new ideas coming in, new ventures, but the Seven of Cups is showing some type of limitation to your options or your you know, dreams surrounding this idea. So it might be that you are not listening to your body and what your body's telling you. So when in doubt, go with the feelings, you know, that your body is signaling to. If you're feeling some type of, you know, rigid or restriction when you think of a certain idea, or when you think of going about your idea in one way or another, or this new venture in one way or another, just be aware that, you know, there is some Saturnian influence here that is influencing you. So it might be causing some, you know, rigid beliefs when it comes to what you exactly can accomplish with this new idea venture situation that is being presented to you in the month of June. So just be aware that, you know, Saturn is kind of, you know, influencing you a bit here, but it could even be that, you know, Saturn is trying to get you to be a little bit more grounded, maybe with your expectations or your dreams regarding this new venture. So it could also be that, it could just be that maybe you know, you're presented with something new that you are not really being your most imaginative with, because of the Saturn influence that is causing you to kind of be a bit more rigid with your expectations, or more so with just like your ability to dream up of your ideal scenario, or how you would like this venture to kind of go. Yeah, here with the listening card, it could be that there's an influence that is kind of limiting you in regards to your dreams with a certain adventure or situation. It could even be a male older figure doing so, and you're kind of like, no, I'm not gonna listen to you because I know what's best for me, because I listen to my body, and my body tells me when things are right and when things are not right. So that could also be it. Again, remember, this is a general reading, you know, take what resonates and leave the rest. But it could be that Saturn in astrology does symbolize sometimes an older male or an older authority figure that has some type of restrictive influence on your life. So that could definitely be part of it. This could even be a boss potentially, but again, I can't really give you that answer because this is a general reading. So you will have to, you know, feel that out, and if it resonates, then it does. It doesn't, then it doesn't. But yeah, I'm definitely getting this feeling. It could even be that you're not, again, like I said, not listening to your body and your wants and needs of your body when it comes to exploring the potential for a new idea or venture that you might have coming in the month of June. So be aware of that energy. Let's move on to your blessings. I'm definitely getting the feeling like there might be some type of job switch, or something that causes a financial change in your life. Yeah, it could be that you're saying bye-bye to an old job here with golden memories. Perhaps they weren't so golden. Perhaps you didn't have the best time wherever you were previous to. It could be that it was providing you with a lot of financial security and just overall feelings of feeling secure and abundant, but this seems to be coming to an end somehow, whether you know, it's a switch in opportunity of some sort. Yeah, because don't be like, when you see 10 of Swords, don't be too alarmed here. This is pretty much just signaling an ending of some sort, and being with the Pentacles here, I have a feeling that it has something to do with finances, and something that previously brought you some type of financial security. But I do see you taking this like a champ and stepping into your goddess energy. Here with the Taurus card, Taurus is all about strength. Taurus is all about beauty and you know, harmony, since it is ruled by Venus. But also foundations. And Taurus is an earth sign. So again, this makes me feel like it's something in the physical that is going to be changing, and that's why we have the Ace of Swords here, because it could be that maybe at this, I want to say job, again, take whatever resonates or not, but I feel like it was a job that maybe, you know, was limiting you a bit in regards to your dreams. And now here we have the 10 of Swords kind of killing that and allowing you to start over with a new idea that seems to be more aligned with what you want to accomplish. And it seems like you have a lot that you want to accomplish here with the Goddess and the Taurus card. I definitely feel like you've got some big dreams, and they're going to manifest for you. Whether it be luxury, or just a feeling of empowerment. You're going to feel empowered by whatever situation is happening here in the month of June. It's going to give you a lot of strength, and it's going to teach you a very important lesson on stability in life, especially here because we have Taurus and Saturn right next to each other. And so I do definitely feel like this is some type of building energy that's going to last a long time. And this is just like a cycle that you're just leaving behind. So don't be nervous. Don't be skeptical that this is the right move, because it definitely is. This ending is definitely one of your blessings, okay? And I do feel like it has something to do with finances, but if not, it could just be something in the physical. So whether it be a home, yeah, it could be a home, it could be a job, something, assets of some kind. Yeah, you know what? It could be that, like, you're maybe thinking of selling your home. With golden memories here, that's what I'm almost being shown, like, really like good memories that you built here, and maybe this is your ability to move on from that so that you can be fulfilled with what you really want in the end. Because, it could be that this brought you to where you needed to be, but now it's kind of like, okay, it's time to do the next thing. It's time to move on to the next thing, new venture that is going to be more aligned with what I want in the end. And so that is why I really feel this goddess energy with the Taurus coming in really strong. It's like somebody that really knows what they want. And although it might be hard here with the golden memories to kind of let go of some of, these past experiences that you had, whether this be a job, house, definitely in the physical, and it seems like the transformation came from you, within you mentally. But yeah, it could be that you just were holding on to this past situation for a really long time, and it's kind of like finally, like, you just had the courage and the strength to just kind of put an end to it. And here you are starting your new path. Here, exactly. This is, oh my God, I just got the chills, because that is total confirmation. So, okay, let's move on to some obstacles for the month of June when it comes to the situation. So you're going to be feeling very out of control, okay? And it's going to feel like you're splitting away from something emotionally, because you have the Tower upright and then the Two of Cups. So this is going to be a situation that is kind of maybe unexpected or out of your control after you've made the final decision to go ahead with it. And you might feel very vulnerable because it is a new time in your life. And, perhaps you were a little apprehensive to go through with this change, but yeah, just know that you're on the right path, okay? This is all meant to happen, and it might, again, with the water, I'm feeling that there's a lot of emotions going on when it comes to leaving this old thing behind, or the death of whatever situation here in the physical is occurring. You are going to be feeling a little bit out of control, and you're going to be feeling that separation emotionally. You might be feeling a little over emotional as well, and not really seeing things clearly, but just know that you are on the right path, okay? This is confirmation that this is the right path. See here with, I'll show you. With the golden path and the universal heart, it's like this is what your spirit guides, or what the universe wants for you, okay? It's like they've been hearing you, okay? They've been with you, creating this beautiful future for yourself, okay? You are co-creating with the universe, and just know that this is the right path, even though it might feel very vulnerable and like it's not, like you're like being ripped away from something that feels very comfortable. Oh, that was supposed to be that way. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm like trying to flip them the right way for you guys to see. But Yeah, this is honestly really good. I'm really excited. You know, what you see as an obstacle is going to be your biggest blessing. And honestly, allow yourself to feel the watery emotions, okay? Allow yourself to experience the emotions that you're going through, and you know, sit with them, but just don't dwell on them too much to the point where it's going to make you feel like you are on your wrong path, because you're not, okay? If you need confirmation that what you're doing is right, then here it is. Don't self-sabotage yourself with your emotions, okay? Okay, let's move on to some solutions. So here we go. Once again, all about these two cards are all about new beginnings, blind faith, not sitting with your emotions and letting them take over, not letting your emotions keep you in this stubborn, self-limiting mentality. The Fool card is so amazing because it's showing this great leap of faith in a very promising direction. And you know, the solution to these feelings is to just approach it like that, okay? Just go with it. Trust that this is right for you. Don't let your emotions bog you down and keep you from progressing forward in your life, because this is exactly what you need, this new clean slate. You know, especially after it almost feels like perhaps these are situations, again, out of your control. Maybe you're just kind of forced into this. But just know that it is the right path, and just know that this journey is going to be a good one. And the best way that you could go about this journey is to not let overthinking, not overthinking necessarily, but just like your emotions overwhelm you and get the best of you, and kind of create this resistance and this lack of motion, okay? So definitely the best advice here for you is to just take the leap of faith and trust that it's going to lead you down the golden path. Yeah, especially here with the Eternal Flame, Venus. It could even be something to do with a relationship, but I'm not sure. I do feel like it's more of like a situation, whether it be like a job, a house, you know, in the material, especially with Venus. Venus kind of rule in Taurus, all about, you know, what you own and things of value in your life. So yeah, you know, go with the passion within your heart that you have, okay? You're a very passionate person. And oh, this is backwards again, my bad. Ignore that. You're a very passionate person, and you need to allow your heart and you know, the fire within your heart to lead you, so that you can almost transcend into a better spot in your life, okay? That's currently what you're going through, some type of shift, a major shift for sure. But it's a good one. It's needed, and you know, you're being guided, so don't feel alone, and trust your intuition, absolutely, but don't let your feelings get in the way of what is right for you, and don't let your emotions make you feel like what you're doing is, you know, potentially wrong, because it's not. Definitely, you might also want to just focus on some self-care in the month of June, especially if you're feeling very overwhelmed by what's going on. Don't feel guilty, you know, to allow yourself to enjoy some, you know, activities, or just, you know, time spent with loved ones, or those that are really close to you, and, you know, can make you feel better about some of the choices or the situations that you're currently in. But definitely, I'm feeling you need some self-care along this journey in the month of June, because it might be a little taxing on you emotionally, and you don't want to let that get in the way of you seeing, you know, the greater journey and the greater blessing of all of it, which is you finally being on your golden path. And you know what? It might be a good idea to do affirmations at this time as well. Self-love affirmations, okay? So every morning when you wake up, if you're feeling really crappy about yourself, or you just don't have that confidence that you feel like you need, tap into this goddess energy that you have right now, okay? Tap into the strength that Taurus energy is bringing you at this time. And just, it's going to be really weird at first, but whether you want to write them down first or just, you know, say them as they come, sit in front of a mirror and look at yourself, but really look at yourself and see yourself for the beauty and the light that you have within you, and just repeat some affirmations, okay? Try and pinpoint exactly what you should be saying. I can only give you a few. You will have to, again, this general reading, so you will have to get creative and figure out what fits your situation best and what feels the most aligned for you. But just something like, you know, I am a divine goddess that is in control of my destiny, and I accept all the blessings that the universe has in store for me. Or I embrace this new journey with passion and trust, and I believe that this is the right path and journey for me. Or even, you know, I'm a being of light here in a human body that deserves the utmost love and respect and adornment. You might even want to buy yourself something pretty. Or it could even be that, you know, you need to use some rose quartz. This is what rose quartz look like. They're beautiful. I have this giant one over here as well. Let me try and lift it up. So this is rose quartz. If you're feeling drawn to these types of stones, I would recommend getting one. It doesn't have to be anything huge or fancy, but anything that helps you connect to your goddess energy, especially with Venus and Taurus here. These are very you know, rose quartz type energy. So it might mean that you need to meditate with these crystals or have them around or use them for your affirmations. Again, I kind of butchered the affirmations there to give you, because truthfully, I feel like that's something that you need to go within your heart and figure out, and just make sure that when you're saying those affirmations that you are using intensity behind them. You want to use that fuego that you have deep inside you, okay? But definitely be nice to yourself this month, well, month of June. Embrace your goddess energy, and be okay with the new adventure up ahead, okay? Definitely try and keep the Fool energy with you, which is all about innocence and optimism and, you know, just leaping into the unknown with so much faith. So definitely you want to keep that energy with you. And I hope this message resonated. Please let me know down in the comments below if it did. But with that in mind, I will see you next time. Thank you. Okay, hi, welcome pile 3. This is your reading. If you chose this pile, you must have chosen this crystal. This is actually Himalayan salt rock, so maybe you got to get one of those. Maybe that's a sign. And if you've been thinking about getting one, this is your confirmation. But anyway, this is going to be your reading. So this reading is pertaining to what you can expect energetically wise in the month of June. And I have 3 different rows here of cards, all you know, for different things. So our first row here is going to be overall energy to expect in the month of June. This will be the blessings coming to you in the month of June that you can expect. The third will be some obstacles that you will have to confront and overcome. And then the last pile are some solutions brought to you by Spirit, the universe, your guides, your ancestors, whoever you know, whatever you want to call it, whatever you resonate with the most. So let's get into it. So to start, some overall energy that you can expect. So I'm getting the feeling that there might have been something causing some you know, slight disappointment, or something that might have happened that caused you a bit of you know, disappointment, but you are not letting this get the best of you. You're not one to cry over spilt milk. And it seems like although you have gone through some emotional stuff, or maybe some things that were a bit disappointing, potentially in regards to a career or a new financial venture, you're not letting that get the best of you. And it seems like there is a new Maybe not a new path. Well, kind of. It's like this is. Let's say that in the month of June there is going to be some type of new venture that you might be exploring. Whether it be I because it is Pentacles, I do want to say that it has something to do with finances or something here in the material. So it might be a job, it might be investment, it might be your assets, something about the material here. It might be that you're studying something new pertaining to finances in the month of June, or starting a new learning journey in regards to something to do with things here in the material. So, objects, especially things referring to money. So I don't know why I'm getting the feeling something about, I just heard market, like housing market potentially. Finance too. If that doesn't resonate, then, take whatever doesn't resonate. And take what resonates and leave the rest. But there is definitely this energy in the month of June of you not letting certain past disappointments get in the way of your future, or your present sorry, my tongue's getting all tied up right now. Take a grounding breath. Okay, so yeah, it seems like maybe there were things in your past that were a little bit disappointing, but you are not letting that get you down from pursuing new ventures that are attractive to you, or you feel like have some potential. Yeah, something about, there's something to do with the earth here, because we got the earth connection card. It could be that you're maybe investing into a career or a new venture that has something to do with the earth or the environment. Oh, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth, but with the fire and the earth connection, I'm kind of feeling like firefighter energy. I don't know why. I don't know if that doesn't resonate, leave it, but I feel, I don't know why, I got that. Something to do with firefighting potentially. Maybe something that you tried before wasn't working out, and now here you are trying something new. It could even be, something to do with the environment as well. Whatever this is, you're very passionate about it for sure, and you refuse to kind of keep your opinions or your beliefs to yourself when it comes to this. So that's going to be especially prominent in the month of June. And if this hasn't already happened, expect a new financial opportunity or venture to come about. Again, it might have something to do with resources here. So it could be that you might be looking into selling something or selling items, or kind of opening your own shop potentially. But yeah, the fire energy is very strong right now. So you might be feeling a lot of motivation in the month of June. That could be what you might be expecting. You might not feel like you want to kind of sit with yourself and just be with your own thoughts. Kind of getting the energy that you want to go out and about. And not let, past disappointments get in the way of you enjoying your life now in the present here in the physical. So it could be that maybe you are finding some new value in spending more time outdoors, or it could be that you are finding some type of inspiration when you're outside, which led to you thinking of this new venture that you're now going to be pursuing in the month of June. Yeah, but that being said, I do feel a lot of passion coming in for you in the month of June. And this earth connection might potentially even be referring to a partner. So again, guys, take into consideration, this is a general read, so it could be, I'm picking up on energy of many people right now. So yeah, the firefighting thing might resonate with someone out there, because that was a very specific message that I got. That could be confirmation that's the right path for you. But I'm also feeling, so I'm seeing a lot of like things with the heart here too, and it could even be that it having this card, the Five of Cups in reverse, having to do with something about a past heartbreak or disappointment, and you kind of starting this new chapter in your life that is allowing you to move on. And again, with the retreat, it could be that you're trying to get out there as well. And meet more people, because when I look, this is your blessing pile, and the Page of Pentacles is looking in the direction of the Lovers here with the Nine of Cups, which is all about emotional fulfillment. So if this is not a new relationship coming in the month of June that's going to be very fulfilling to you, it's some type of career that you're very passionate about, that you've been wanting to maybe do for a while, or just, you know, wasn't the right time, or it just maybe hadn't even occurred to you that this was something that you might have wanted to do. With the Moon tree, I'm feeling a lot of subconscious energy as well, so that could definitely be it. But it could also definitely be a new relationship coming in that brings you a lot of emotional fulfillment, and maybe it could be even a wish come true granted to you by your spiritual team. So very exciting. The month of June seems to be a good one for this pile. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm picking up on a lot of good energy in this spread right now. And it seems like you're not the type to let your emotions get you down anymore. Maybe that was something that you struggled with in the past, and it's now like, you know what? I'm not going to let these past disappointments or these past heartbreaks, breakups, whatever it might have been, whether it be from an actual love relationship or even from a job. I do feel like there was some sort of disappointment in your past that you're moving on from in the month of June, and kind of gaining a new perspective on, and realizing that there's a lot of opportunity here for you, and that you're very capable of whatever you, you know, set your mind on. And yeah. All right, so let's move on to your blessings. So again, I already kind of touched on this pile, but I do feel like there's some emotional satisfaction going on, whether it be you know, a dream that you always had from childhood being fulfilled, and it being very divinely guided and almost written into your life book, it being unavoidable, it you know, being fate for you. It could be that this is a mission that you've had since you were a child, and maybe it was a subconscious mission that you weren't even aware of here with the Moon tree. You know, oh, I'm so sorry if you can hear my cat screaming in the background there. But yeah, this might have even have been something that you dreamed of when you were a child, and maybe forgot about it in adulthood, and it got pushed back to your subconscious. And it could be that, you know, in the month of June, you're rediscovering this aspect of yourself, and you know, approaching it with a lot of intensity and fire, a lot of passion. But here with the Water card, I do feel like this is a more of an emotional influence. Whatever this venture is has some type of emotional attachment to your subconscious and your inner child. It could even be that your blessing is that you're healing some subconscious blockages that you have had since childhood. Okay. Yeah, the Lovers card is definitely confirmation. Same with the Nine of Cups here together. It's definitely a confirmation that whatever you're pursuing here, whatever you have going on here in the month of June, it's definitely divinely guided and blessed. It was written for you. This you couldn't have avoided. This was meant to happen in your life. And yeah, your blessing could just be that now the time has come where this blockage has been removed, so that you can now fulfill your true purpose. And it seems like there's a lot of emotions tied into this purpose, or into this venture, or into this new relationship. Again, I'm picking up a lot of energy right now. It could be, it means different things for different people. For some people watching this video, it could be a new relationship that you've been hoping for a while. Maybe, you know, since you were a child, you're hoping for the soulmate to come into your life. Or it could even just be, like I said, a mission that you've kind of had your mindset on since you were a child, but it's kind of been blocked from you because it wasn't the time. Perhaps you had some other lessons that you had to learn before you got to here. As it often is with a lot of people, right? A lot of us, sometimes we have to experience the things that aren't right for us and have the universe show us that and kind of lead us down the wrong path so that then we can kind of do the U-turn and figure out the right path with confidence. But just know you are going to be very blessed in the month of June. I definitely am feeling a lot of good vibes from this pile. And I do feel, you know, an intense amount of emotional fulfillment. So you can definitely expect that. Whatever disappointed you in the past, it's gone now, okay? You're moving on to bigger and better things. So let's move into some obstacles. With the Seven of Swords, I just start picking up some energy of overlooking. Right off the bat, I don't know, maybe overlooking something already in your life. Or perhaps you could be overlooking past blessings that you've had. Let me see. Yeah, you know what? I'm getting the feeling that there was something in your past, again, with this Five of Cups energy that you're now moving on from in the month of June. But I do feel like in the past there was maybe you felt overlooked by your family or people that were supposed to take care of you. And again, this could have something to do with this inner child blessing being fulfilled here in the month of June. But yeah, right away, Seven of Swords reverse. I'm feeling something overlooked. Maybe some trickery going on. Again, this obstacles to expect for month of June. So maybe be aware. Try not to rush things or be sneaky about things. Could be some energy of like, oh, now I've found my happiness, so now I'm going to let all these things in the past just, you know, leave them behind because I'm now happy. Maybe I've found my love, you know, the love that I've been searching for, whether it be in career or an actual other person. And it could be that now you're like, okay, well, I don't need all these other things or people that were in my life before because now I got my you know, transformation here with Pluto. Pluto's all about transformations and, you know, subconscious transformations too. Yeah, I'm almost getting the feeling like don't put your eggs in one basket type energy. Like whatever's coming in is still new, okay? And although it might seem like the blessing that you've always been waiting for, you also don't want to abandon things that have been treating you right up until now, whether it be your family, your friends, whatever it might have been. It seems like you're trying to kind of escape from something without being noticed. So just be aware of sneaky energy around people that love you because your blessing can very soon turn into a curse if you don't act accordingly. But yeah, it seems like the Pluto energy is really pushing you to want to just absolutely, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like an upheaval of like your past life, or like an upheaval of what you're used to, or like what has been comfortable emotionally up until now. It's kind of like, oh yeah, you know, I'm fulfilled now, so I'm you know, just gonna leave all these other responsibilities and things behind. Don't let love become a curse, okay? Allow it to be the blessing it is. But sometimes blessings, when we you know, become unbalanced in a way, they can sometimes not manifest in the best way that we want. So just be careful not to overlook those that are important to you, or your home life, home responsibilities, even because of something new coming in, whether it be a career or another relationship. Make sure that you are doing your due diligence when it comes to your responsibilities, and don't be so quick to try and just make huge sudden changes without really thinking about potential consequences. As well, this could be a signal to, if you're being secretive about something, that maybe it's not going to work out in your best interest if that's what you are leading with. So yeah, here, this is your solution pile. So here's Seven of Pentacles, all about patience, right? Emotional patience, especially with the Page of Cups. It could be you're not listening to your intuition. Your intuition's like trying to tell you, hey, slow down, slow down. Like, yes, changes are coming and there is a new path here. But if you charge too quickly and are rash about it, especially with the Sagittarius card, Sagittarius energy can be rash sometimes and a little bit too fiery and optimistic. So just try and stay grounded with whatever new opportunity this is. Try and remember where you come from, the people that have always been there for you. Try and keep that in mind. Don't let your emotional excitement or a new emotional adventure get the best of you, okay? Try and stay patient with this new journey, because it is growing. It's going to grow and it's going to flourish into something beautiful. But I think, again, here with the Embrace card, you have to just embrace the process, okay? Don't rush into things, and celebrate the fact that something new and beautiful has entered your life. Try not to rush past the celebration and the acknowledgement of all the hard work you've done to get to where you are now, or even, whether it be actual physical hard work, whether it be emotional work and transformation that you've had to do to, get to where you are now. But yeah, your solution is definitely going to be just stay patient. Especially if this is something money related, you need to be patient, because the more that you give this like thirsty energy out to the universe, the less it's going to come, the slower it will be, okay? So try to listen to your intuition, because the Page of Cups in reverse can sometimes be someone that does not listen to their intuition enough and is worried too much on what they can see with their eyes or their five senses. So definitely try and persevere, try, to be patient, and try and lead with your intuition a little more, because it feels like maybe you're a little bit too stuck with your five senses right now, and you're not really listening to what your intuition is telling you. Your intuition can have a very good lesson for you, okay? Yeah, I definitely feel like this might have something to do with a relationship. Like, here we have Embrace, Love, and the Lovers, Earth. Like, there's a lot of that going on. This could also signal to quite a passionate relationship or a passionate connection of some sort that is quite fated. Again, here with the Lovers, right? This is definitely destined, but and you do have cause for celebration. But again, be patient, because this could even be like you trying, if this is about a relationship, this could be you trying to rush past initial stages and trying to transform this relationship into something that maybe it's not yet. Maybe it's like, I want to be here now. I want to be here with like the family and like in my dream home with my partner that I love so much. And I want it to happen like overnight, but it's like, okay, you can't ignore, the process. You can't just try and sneak away to this. You have to go through the transformation, Pluto, right? You have to learn more about this person. You have to learn to love them. So yeah. definitely what I'm picking up here. Maybe a little bit of impatience when it comes to matters of the heart. It could be that you know what? It could be that you have this like previous wound from either like parents, or it could just be even generational baggage. It could be, you know, an ex-partner that did you real wrong, and now you're like, you know, trying to rush into, you know, your happy ending because you're worried that it's not going to end up being that. Like, don't be worried, okay? This here, right here, worrying about what's going to manifest. Don't worry. You can celebrate. Things are going to be really great. Just take it easy. Give yourself a hug, okay? I feel like you've been through a lot and you've really tried to persevere, especially with the Sagittarius and the Pluto. It's almost like, you know, you've gone through some transformations that were definitely not easy, but here you are, and you stayed optimistic through this, and that's what's gotten you through. So keep that optimism, okay? When you start feeling like, oh, okay, like I just want to sneak away from it, could even be that maybe you're feeling overwhelmed over a new relationship, and it's like, I don't know how to handle this, you know? But I definitely feel like this is more of an energy of someone trying to rush things and being a little bit impatient, kind of like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Is this going to be a blessing or a curse? You know, again, remember, patience. Patience is key. Okay, well, that's all that I'm picking up for you today. I really hope this message resonated. And again, this was a general read, so take what resonates, leave the rest. But with that being said, I hope that these messages find you well. And I will see you next time. Bye.